Yo, what's up guys? You got Pokey. I'm here with an OU Showdown live. Now you do see Drake in the background. That's because well, I was working on a video that I uploaded earlier. If you guys want to check that out, it'll be in the outro. But it's a video on how to be Blunder. I thought it was pretty funny. Pretty proud of my work. I mean, I enjoyed making the video anyway. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. But today we're going to be using Sticky Web Offense with Specs Kyurem. My boy, the Pseudo Nigo, passed me this. I always love reading his comments. And it's been a while since I used Sticky Web. I felt like I used it more in the beginning of Sun and Moon, but now as the tiers are starting to... Okay, they're not even stabilizing at all. Forget that. Now as the tiers are what they are now, I feel like Sticky Web kind of fell off. It's still definitely a threat, especially versus offensive builds and even some balanced builds, considering I have Pokemon like Thundurus, which you don't see. Sorry about that, my chair just keeps creaking. And it's a new chair too, I don't understand why. And Gardevoir to break through things like that. So it's still like strong, but even Aurora Veil kind of fell off on usage, which I still don't understand. Like, it's not like it could be more prep for it. Mega Tyranitar is still a giant threat. And you got Zygarde, which is still pretty good, though. You know, Tangrowth is on a lot of teams, but oh no, even Tangrowth usage fell off. So I'm not 100% sure like why Webs isn't used as much as it is. But let's get into this live. And for those of you that don't follow me on Twitter, basically, sorry to just have a long intro, but I'm not going to be uploading VGC today. I'm working on a lot of other videos that require a lot of editing, but hopefully I can bring a guest tomorrow. Maybe Cybertron, that's who I'm shooting for, because I'm recording with him tonight. So hopefully I can get Cybertron on the VGC Road to Rank tomorrow, maybe even another video with him. But we have Web Smeargle, Specs Kyurem, which is why I like this team. I wish I could call this Specs Kyurem White, but nah, Specs Kyurem, Choice Scarf, Bulu. I actually used this on Webs before. Disguise Mimikyu because it gives me like a free chance versus offense. 4 attacks, Thundurus, and Hyper Voice Gardevoir. I kind of feel like this team just loses to Scizor. And let's just pray we don't see a Scizor, okay? We ain't gonna see a Scizor today. We ain't trying to see a Scizor. I could, okay, so to like fix up that speaking of which, to like fix up that weakness, I could use Moxo, I like his name. To like fix up that weakness, I could use, or mitigate that weakness, I could use like HP Fire or what's it called? Incinerate? I think it's Incinerate. I was about to say Incinerate. Incinerate on this mod. How much does Grassy Terrain do to... Okay, so what I'm thinking is if Bulu Oko's Ninetales with Scarf Woodhammer, then I lead with that and get my kill. Because that way I preserve my Sash and whatnot. Though I can always go for Spore and then Webs after. But I'm not 100% sure if this is the case. And plus, Ninetales tends to run max HP. I would run Ninetales with max HP always. Like this one, for example, that Oko's, yeah? But what about max HP? 106. That's not bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our kill early. This does leave me weaker to Gyarados, though. But I do have Kyurem, so let's lead our... Let's hopefully get a kill early on. He leads Gyarados. I don't really care. Probably Mega, but you should go Magearna here. I'll go Smeargle. I don't think you Dragon Dance in front of a Bulu. You should go Magearna. Or Whack. Yeah, that works too. So this does give me the Spore, Stealth Rock, and Sticky Web, which is pretty cool. I just didn't want to lead off with Smeargle because he has Pokemon that could potentially be faster. Maybe this is Sub Gyarados, for example. Sub Gyarados is definitely something I can see. I don't care about Marowak though. Let's get up the Webs, as Magearna is going to come out. So this mon I definitely care about. This mon setting up I 100% care about. We can go Specs Kyurem though, unless it's actually Corkscrew Crash, we eat the hit. We just gotta pray it's not Farium or Corkscrew Crash, honestly. Otherwise I just straight up lose. If this is Farium, then I probably just straight up lose to this mon. Oh, it's all out pummeling. Yeah, that's another way I can lose to this mon too. However, Mimic you can take one hit. And I'm hoping that plus... This is Adamant, so I'm hoping that +4 or +2 Shadow Sneak into +2 Shadow Claw can knock out Magearna, especially because he's not a Leftovers variant. He's a more offensive one. I know I take one hit plus Life Orb. I know I do. Yes. Don't freeze me. Ice Beam is the scariest move to deal with. Ah, nice. Okay, so we don't threat. I actually ended up getting a crit, which is definitely bad for my opponent right here. Ditto's going to come out. He should go for Play Rough. I'm like really tempted to Shadow Sneak, but I'm just gonna go out into my Smeargle right here. Yeah, he does go for Play Rough. That was a very risky play, but a solid play on my opponent's part, not gonna lie. So very good play. I can miss though. I had a feeling he'd make that play, but I didn't wanna I should have tried to capitalize on it. So the thing is, Bulu eats every hit here and can just throw off a Wood Hammer. Like, I definitely eat this, so I'll be able to get rid of the Ditto. I do, however, lose a Mon that can deal with Gyarados, but I do have Thundurus, which kind of just clean sweeps through his team, I want to say. I wish you could bring back your Disguise. We're going to go Mimikyu, because what I'm going to try and do is get a little bit of damage off on the Gyarados before he sets up versus me. I was thinking about SDing up here, but might as well Shadow Claw to weaken this for my Thundurus. Because if he actually went for Blizzard first over Aurora Veiling, it did like less damage for me, so I'll just play rough now, just in case he opts to switch. I'm not sure how well I'll actually be able to take on half his Mons. But ideally, because of the webs, we're able to put in some work versus... Oh, this is Defiant too. Yeah, this is Defiant. So that's good versus Gyarados, because Gyarados can't actually set up. And it's not that bad versus Zygarde either, I feel. Why? Yo. Gyarados can't set up on me. Why'd you do this? There's no way you stay in. This is... You literally gave me +1. I'm actually going to knock here. You can't stay in. That's such a bad play. Unless you're trying to win with just this, but... Alright, whatever. I'll take it. This is +1, though Veil is up, but it's Life Orb. I don't know how much it would do. If I was max attack invested, maybe it would knock you out, but apparently I'm not max attack. And unfortunately, that would just win. Versus me. Does it? I think Gardevoir just dies. Yeah. So, unfortunately, how did he know I wasn't max attack, though? I'm pretty sure max attack... Oh, fix this. What? Pretty sure max attack might have KO'd. At 22? He said it's over. Yes, it is over. GG. So, one thing I should have done differently was... I knew he would play rough because I do have Smeargle coming in. And I wanted to get up rocks because... we got a bunch of scary matchups. Stick Edge versus this. I wanted to get up rocks because Gyarados would be a giant threat. So that was my bad. I definitely should have done that. Attempted to get up rocks there. Hey. Or I should have stayed in with Mimikyu and just Shadow Sneaked. Because if I got rid of him and webs were up, I actually got like 2 kills. Though I would have had to preserve my Sash. I don't know. I feel like maybe Thunder Wave instead of Defiant would be better on this thing. I'm not sure how I feel. Anyway. Let's get up some hazards versus this boy. I'm gonna click Ice Beam with Kyurem, by the way. I'm letting everybody know this. Hey, that's really, really, really good versus him. I can see this being Z. You too. He's a big fam. Hey, nice family. Anyway, webs up, 100% important. That's Scarf Gardevoir. Wow. If that's Scarf Lele, I probably lose to it. So I'm assuming Scarf Lele, Psychic Seed, Hawlucha. Alright, leads off with Ferrothorn. That's completely fine. We'll get up rocks first, just because I can afford to get up webs after. Yep, Gyro Ball me. That's completely fine. Even if you go Pelipper after, I have Spore, so I don't really care. You can't Spore grass types, obviously, so... We shall get up our Sticky Web here, and then I'm going to click Specs Ice Beam with my Kyurem. Goes Lele. Okay, you're just going to give me Psychic Terrain, so I'm going to click Spore here. Yeah, you're giving me Psychic Terrain, sir. And I will take that. I'll just click Psyshock now. Because of the Psychic Terrain boost, I might as well do more to Ferrothorn coming in. I'm probably knock out Pelipper, to be honest. I know I live 2 Moonblasts from a Scarf Lele for sure. And Specs Lele I outspeed. Unless it's Timid Specs. So this should be good. I could Focus Blast here expecting Pelipper, but expecting Ferrothorn, but I feel like just going for that Psyshock is smarter. This is gonna be a tough one, man. That did so much damage. Yo, that Psychic Terrain is so clean. And that's 100% Chopple. Like, that has to be Chopple Berry. There's no way this isn't Chopple, basically. So I don't want to stay in because... Okay, one, I don't want to go Mimikyu because I need Mimikyu to make sure I don't lose to Hawlucha. I know he's going to Gyro Ball here. Yep, Gyro Ball, Chopple Berry, whatnot. I'll just Sewer Power and break the Chopple. I get a crit, unfortunately. I guess I don't think it really matters. I would 2 a KO do anyway. If you go for Gyro Ball again, I'll go down, of course. So, smart playing on my opponent's part. Now, does Specs Kyurem just kill Pelipper? That's the thing. I'm pretty sure Specs Kyurem does, and it's... I love how OU Specs is actually a thing. Pelipper. 69 to 81. Does Bulu knock out Pelipper? Because the top of Bulu knocks out Pelipper as well. Yep, that's the play. Alright, so we go Bulu now. This is where the crit actually did matter because I can just click Wood Hammer here. Get my KO. Chopple Berry, Feral Thorn does not want to protect. Get a little bit of Grassy Terrain. And even if you go out into Lele, I'll outspeed you. And if you go this and Defog, then you don't have your web. So I'll just click this. And get rid of the Lele. Nice. This does allow Pelipper to defog, however, but... Yeah, he chooses to go Hawlucha first, which I would have done the exact same thing. So I want to keep Bulu alive because Hornleech, obviously. At this point, I feel like Gardevoir is the most expendable member on the team. Especially because Hawlucha can just win. Or excuse me, Mimikyu can just win on its own. A nice Psyshock there. And... Mimikyu, I choose you. What's the up? Ooh, okay. I did not expect taunt because I could take 2 Acros. I did not expect taunt at all. That's cool. That's really cool. That is clean, actually. I like that. Hold up. That's actually sick. So you 100% defog here. I don't know if you have Power Punch or Swampert, but I'm gonna go Kyurem on the defog. You should always defog. Yep. And now we shall drop a Specs Draco. Get rid of that Pelipper. I didn't want Ice Beam to not KO. And the thing about Swampert is it could have Power Punch, obviously. I'll Mimikyu. If this thing SDs in my face, then I got it. But thankfully it opts to go for the Continental Crush there. So I'm pretty sure Tapu Bulu takes a Stone Edge from Kabutops. Showdown user. 51 to 61, yep. I'm at 66. So I take the Stone Edge, and I'm surprised he actually used a Z right there on me, but we'll Hornleech back up to full, unless my opponent crits me, of course. And we'll not back up to full, but we'll Hornleech back up our HP, be able to get rid of that Mon. And the thing is, Swampert can't beat my Kyurem because of Grassy Terrain, assuming this Ice Punch KOs me. I can't beat Kyurem because of Grassy Terrain, and I can just click Specs Ice Beam twice and knock it out. Again, I haven't used Specs Kyurem, so I'm not familiar with the calcs. 50 to 59. Draco... Draco can miss. Yeah, I have enough Grassy Terrain turns to outspeed him after, and that did the 60%, and I get the freeze, man. But that didn't matter unless my opponent Waterfall flinched me to death. So in that case, it did matter, because Pokemon's a game of odds, so it definitely did matter. Taking away an opportunity to hack your opponent definitely matters. Good game, man. But yeah. Alright, so we got our win versus Rain, but not versus Veil. Let's see if we're facing... Yo, we are facing so many different types of offense. That's insane. And he has Scizor, which we actually just lose to. Like, I don't see a way of beating Scizor. I'm assuming Sash. I really don't see a way of winning this game, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is going to be a tough one, because we can't beat Scizor. We will definitely go for webs, though. And we will go directly into Mimikyu, because we can't let you actually break this for me. So unfortunately, this will be faster than me as well. But he does bust my disguise right here. Don't knock me. It knocks me out from full. It knocks me out from full? Come on. Yeah, that's just game. Like, I can't. I didn't know that knocked out Mimikyu from full. I mean, okay, granted, it's X Drill. You have Grid Attack. I should have Shadow Sneak then. Because it's going to be Focus Sash, yeah. I can't do crap about that. That's game. Like, I literally can't beat the Scizor. Yeah, I might as well just X. Hold on, let me take my kill first. There you go. That game over. But we take our kill and run. Because that game was over. Defog and a Mega DNC. Okay. Alright. Matchups are good things. Matchups are indeed good things. You could be sub, but I'm going to go hard Smeargle. I'm just going to expect you to make the switch into Kartana, which could also be Defog again, but like I don't think you should stay in ever. Oh, goes Victini. Okay, so I am going to be able to get up webs here. And you can't stop me with Kartana, because I will click webs indefinitely. Goes Diancie, smart man. My Bulu eats the hit and can just Horn Leech it back, so I will definitely go Bulu. As he goes for rocks. Okay. I wonder if you're the rocks Endeavor set. I swear, didn't I use a team like this? I mean, either way, I'm going to Horn Leech here. Always. Because I don't want my opponent to start subbing and Endeavoring on me. As Victini is going to come out. And now, I'll never get up rocks because he already Mega Evolved with the Diancie. But one Pokemon that does look like it can win is definitely Mimikyu. Kyurem also gets to click Ice Beam super soon. Like really soon, especially if my opponent doesn't go for the Z and V creates instead. But my opponent opts the Z. Let's up the Spore here. Why not? You should always be faster than me, yes. But so I was talking about how Mimikyu can win, and now it's probably not going to be the case. However, Shadow Claw into Shadow Sneak does pick you off. I want to mess around with Celebrate Victini. I actually have a few squads on it on my wall that you guys have left, so I definitely want to mess around with that thing. So unfortunately for my opponent, I don't actually end up taking an extra Life Orb hit. The crit mattered in the sense that I didn't take an extra Life Orb hit, dude. Nothing else. It didn't matter for anything else. Though, now my goal is hopefully try and sweep with either Gardevoir, which kind of kills everything, or, well, Kartana, which also kind of kills everything. Let's see if you'll defog for me, buddy. I don't have a switching. And it is Scarf. It's Scarf Smart Strike. Knock right here. I lose. I literally can't beat Kartana. Like, I literally can't. Like, I'll Superpower on the Magnezone switch-in, but I actually can't. Because it's Scarf. Which is why, you know, I'll outsped my Mimikyu. I don't know how much the Diancie takes from Superpower into... Oh, God, it's Endeavor, too. Yeah, I can't beat Kartana. Wild Charge definitely doesn't knock you out. I can go Bulu and Horn Leech, and that gives Kartana another free switch-in. We'll go to the Diancie right here. Excuse me, we'll go Gardevoir right here just in case it does opt to sub as opposed to going for Moonblast. Yeah, because I can knock him out with Hyper Voice. But even if I predicted my opponent this turn, right, and I'm able to get rid of the Diancie free of charge, he still has Zygarde in the back with Extreme Speed, and the big thing is my opponent still has Kartana, which actually beats me, just on its own. Like, I can't win this game. I'm not trying to go all it's Gator on you, but I can't win this game. Just some matches are really okay. So I understand why my webs is kind of falling off. I need Gardevoir too. I need all my Pokemon in this game to win. He was smart to Z with Victini really early because it pressured my Mimikyu immediately. Maybe I feel like a more special variant. I can't switch, so I feel like a more special variant of this Mon would help. I'm just gonna go for the crit superpower. Ideally, my opponent doesn't try and switch out here. They should always switch out. Like, they should always switch out and try and force me to not. Like, you should think about Scarf Bulu. At least on webs, I think you should think about Scarf Bulu. Like, I didn't want to go Thunderous first. Maybe I should have tried to go Thunderous first and try and, like, force the kill with it. Because Superpower should not knock out Kartana. It'll probably be like 70-80. Maybe Kyurem after that can win with Ice Beam, but like he has 2 resistances, and one is like Magnezone. Like Greninja ain't really resistant. It'll be 2 KO by Specs Ice Beam. But Magnezone, there's no point in calcing. At all. Like, I was thinking about, I was like, what does calcing do? I don't kill. I know I don't kill. I have to hope my opponent stays in. Yep. So, my opponent did stay in, but it's still not going to be enough for me. It's definitely not going to be enough. Unless my opponent opts to sack this threat. We'll knock here. Because they'll knock this thing out. And also it hits, like, whatever comes in. He actually does sack. Okay, so maybe there is potential. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Because Kyurem takes the hit from Zygarde, and maybe I can double Draco and Draco crit to win. And my opponent decides to give me Kartana there, so maybe there is potential. I'm gonna need a lot to go my way though. And I need to switch out Thunderous if he brings in any of these two. Water Shuriken or Extreme Speeder. And I also need to hope that Kyurem takes it. Huh. No, I don't think I win, guys. Maybe if I was Kyurem Black, and I had Roost, yes I won. Roost, Earth Power, Fusion Bolt, Ice Beam, all I needed. Specs Kyurem's still really cool though. It did what Kyurem Black couldn't, obviously, in the last game. We're just gonna go Kyurem and pray we take it. The Extreme Speed coming out. That's close, man. That's really close. Alright, well, no. My only play is to freeze everything. Like, it's literally to freeze. So, I don't know. There's nothing else to think about. It's actually to freeze him. So, if Magnezone comes out, I have to freeze it. I got the freeze last game. Trying to get it this game, bro? If Greninja comes out, I have to freeze it. Alright, give me freeze number 1, buddy. We're looking for you. Assuming I take Water Shuriken at 15%, by the way. That's assuming it. My opponent could get 2 little Shurikens. Hey, man. Ash Greninja lost to Charizard X in that final. Anything can happen. You trying to lose to me? You trying to A-drive it up, Kyurem? Right here? You trying to drop a just nice face right there? Just Ice Beam in for your 60% and freeze him. Because that is my only way of winning this live. So, maybe a better setup sweeper. I do like Healing Wish on Gardevoir though. I haven't been able to use it obviously. But, no freeze. And that is a good game because all my opponent has to do is switch out. I mean, I have 1 hit anyway. Yeah, GG. Alright, let me get out here because he's taking too long to click his move. So let's go ahead and look for our... God. Now we have like some sort of spikes offense as I don't even know what this is. Okay, so this isn't unwinnable. This definitely isn't unwinnable. Porygon. Okay, never mind. It's unwinnable because my opponent has Lumberry Landorus. What just happened? Huh? Have you been stalking me and just changed your Landorus to Lumberry? If I would have known that, I would have gotten webs first, man. I wanted to Spore because it gives me multiple opportunities to get up. Like, it gives me an opportunity to get up both. I see your videos. I can see that. It's not the same face of him. I dropped that face too if I had a Lumberry Landorus just waiting. Like, what? I want to know what the percentage of that is being ran. It's gonna say like 0.1% on the Showdown statistics. Check the statistics. Scolipede, zero switch-ins. Poison Jab, probably. Kyurem. Help. He just Mega Horns immediately. That didn't do that much, wow. Surprising. And he gives me this Scolipede, so I will definitely take a Sash or two. Mega Horn. There's no point in trying to switch. Like, this Mon is really good. Yeah, that's why. I'm not going to let him get that up versus me. I could always Healing Wish my Kyurem as well. Greninja comes out. I'm just going to go off the fact that I think he's not Protean. Like, I'm actually just going to go off that fact that I think he's not Protean. He's not, but he went for U-turn, which is not what I wanted. As Big Black Kyurem comes in. You Scarf? I need to weaken you anyway. So I'll definitely take this. I'll definitely pick up the... yeah, and he went for sub anyway. Okay, cool. So... that is what we call weakened. I could sack Kyurem. I don't know. I need Thundurus to knock off Porygon. I need a lot to go my way here. I mean, Thunder is definitely my play. Knock off knocks you out at that percentage, yeah. It wouldn't have done more to Landorus, but it would have done a decent chunk. I can't even go for Prankster T-Wave even if I had it versus Gardevoir, which is a little bit unfortunate. Any of my Mons win. I'm gonna sack Kyurem and attempt to do something with my Sticky Web. Unless this thing Trick Rooms up. Oh, joy. And it has a special attack raise too. Oh, joy. Why couldn't you trace the other one? And he has Tri-Attack over Ice Beam or Bolt Beam. And I miss Focus Blast. I'm just gonna have to stall out the Trick Room turns and try and do something with Smeargle. Like I don't have another choice. I can just Thunderbolts there too, which is the correct play. Okay, cool. And why is this Porygon? Yeah, good game. Yeah, I don't know. Like Lumberry Landorus literally set the pace of that game. It was over. It was actually over. I don't know what I could have done differently in that game. Maybe if I expected, I should just click Sticky Web then. In this game, for example, I'm just clicking Sticky Web. I don't care. Coco has taunt, I'm clicking webs immediately. Boy has so many threats. Webs immediately. And of course it's taunt Coco. Alright, so we'll go directly into Kyurem. U-turn should come out, but Kyurem tanks whatever, and I can always Healing Wish Kyurem later for Swampert. Maybe Feral Thorn here. Hard Pelipper, so it's giving me Ice Beam, which I like. Like, I assume you double back out into Feral Thorn here, or just U-turn yourself, but that is offensive Pelipper, and that dies, which means my opponent does not have that many turns of rain left. And my opponent also doesn't deal with this Kyurem that well, either. Alright, so we'll take that kill. That was offensive Pelipper, doesn't deal with Kyurem that well. What, dude, Earthquake me maybe? He also doesn't have Hawlucha, which is good. Alright, so Specs Kyurem, man. Thank you. I wonder if you Ice Punch immediately. We'll go Bulu here. Hopefully we take an Earthquake. Just go for Stealth Rock. Okay. So that works. There's no way you don't switch out the Feral Thorn, right? Like, there's actually no way you don't switch out the Feral. You don't let me Horn Leech you. But then again, he has 2 turns of rain. I'm not gonna bother predicting the Feral Thorn. I'm just gonna Horn Leech. Yeah, I don't care. He got me. But it's all right. We're not gonna go directly back out into Smeargle here because we don't want him Gyro Balling. We'll just go Thundurus and knock off an item. Let's see what we see. Yep. Rain actually has more turns. Wow, that was just offensive Pelipper. Yes. Let me break that Chapel Berry. I'll take it. And let me get up my webs versus you, please. Just opts to get up spikes. That's fine. Like, your rain turns... No! That crit's actually worse for me, man. I needed Thunderous to die on a turn that Ferrothorn was still in. Are you kidding me? So no webs for me this game. Definitely going Coco here, I feel. Or Gren, okay, that's fine. I just Horn Leech then, if you go Gren. Unless it's Scarf Ice Beam. That's probably Z-move Landorus. But they do give me Gren, thankfully, and the rain is gone. However, Landorus is going to be coming out, and my opponent just forfeits there. What? Maybe it's not Z-Lando. No, it had to be Z-Lando. What else would you be? I can't believe a crit actually hurt me, though. Yes, I can. That happens all the time in Pokemon. We'll get one more. I would have ended it there, but I don't know. I didn't get to play out the game, and I also don't think I should have won that game. I don't think I would have won that game if the game kept going. Like, I was gonna say Marshadow. No, unfortunately not. Adobe Premiere Pro. Sorry, Chris was asking me something. Like, I had Mimikyu's Disguise. Oh, God. And then we have like a Mega Lottie build with Toxapex just to get up T-Spikes versus me. So this is okay. Like, I don't even need webs in this game, honestly. Rocks are more important than anything else. Rocks up. Needs Lottie. Will Spore. If it's sub, come mine. Okay. Well. Hey. Your store power ain't gonna do that much to me, bro. And I am gonna have this Hyper Voice that does go through sub. What's up, mate? Also, Hiren might not even take like the Focus Blast after. Like, I'm tempted to hard Focus Blast here. Yeah. But I did not. It's way better to keep Lottie low. That did... This kills. I need this mod in this game too, but like, this kills for sure. 70% of the time this kills. I'm modest. 70% of the time this kills. You'll find out. Come on. If I say I'm recording, I'm gonna miss Focus Blast. And he's gonna be Scarf Heat Ran. If I'm not recording, I will hit Focus Blast and will kill. Yeah. Thank you. Now let's not miss. Chapeltran does not exist. Well, there you go. What'd I tell you? If I said I was recording, he's gonna be Scarf. And I missed. What did I say? What did I say? I said exactly what it was gonna be. I don't even know why I bothered. What did I get from answering? I lost my Gardevoir, which is gonna hurt me versus Lottie. I have Mimikyu, but that's so... I knew that would happen too. He wasn't gonna be Scarftran. That's the game. That's me bringing it to life. Please hurry up. Maybe he'll expect me to switch here into Kyurem. Kyurem's my only midway play versus this. No, I need to keep Kyurem healthy to click Ice Beam. Alright, Thunderous. Get a knockoff. Yeah, that does a lot, but it gives me a knockoff on something, which is fine. That's so annoying, man. It really is. Like, I wouldn't have mind the, Ooh. Some damage. I wouldn't have mind the miss if I actually picked up the KO after, but... Alright, so they gave me Lando. Great, so maybe I can win with Mimikyu, but just there's a Toxapex there, obviously. Alright, so I actually have to Spore you. Unfortunately. Even I don't care if Ferrothorn comes in, I actually have to Spore you. Because I can get swept by Scarf Flash Cannon. That does not matter. What messing with me? What you doing? No, web's up first because we gotta make sure my entire team outspeeds Heat Ran. And he heard me. Let's go for Magical. He should Gyro Ball here, but he gave me spikes. Let's go. Potential. Potential. And I can just keep spamming Magical. Okay. I don't have a good way of OHKOing you, but I need Kyurem in the back. I need all my Mons healthy. I feel like this is my best answer right now. Like I don't think I have anything better to do than hit you with superpower here. I don't mind if I lose this Mon to Gyro Ball. Like I don't think I have a better play. If I was SD, this Ferrothorn's in trouble. But ideally my opponent lets me hit the Ferrothorn. Because if I'm SD here, this thing could actually win. Like in grassy terrain, it probably 1v1s Mega Lottie. So if you have Gyro Ball, you go for it, I think, instead of Spike. Wow. You don't care. I'm just assuming he's going to go for his final layer here and try and make the Gardevoir play and try and get a little bit of recovery in. Goes for knock over that. I literally can't win this game, man. Like, I gotta weaken in and try and win with Marshadow. My Mimikyu. Like, even if, let's say the Toxic Specs doesn't have Haze, it can still have Toxic. Which is what it has if it doesn't have Haze. Wouldn't have knocking me off actually been better for me? Knocking me off actually would have been better for me. If you think about it. But he does give me Ferrothorn. Unfortunately, I give him 50 million layers. Tran, maybe? Clef. I don't know if this is going to get up rocks, because it might just be Calm Mind. But I'm just going to Superpower and sack this, assuming he's just going to Moonblast, because I can't switch into anything here. Yeah. And now I'm going to assume he's just going to try and Calm Mind, so I'm going to attempt to freeze him. It's literally my play. Kyurem actually hated, that's cool. Alright, get some damage off. Let's see what you can do. Don't be Encore, softballed up. There's a whole lot I need to go right now to try and win. I definitely actually knock out here, and because of the spike he got up for me. Let's do this Mimikyu. Like, we actually have to. Alright, so I have to calc this Moonblast. And hope that I have enough hits left to win. $44. So assuming he does 44, if he gets the 36 roll, I have 4 hits left, right? I have exactly 4 hits left, but that's absolute min. He literally needs to get absolute min on me. No, it's 37. I literally can't do that. Okay. Alright, so we get the clear on Clefable. +2 versus Toxapex. I can go for a crit. I can go for the crit versus Pex. Why not? 50. That's not bad damage. I mean, I'm gonna SD up here and go for the crit. 50, it does 80 with a crit. It's not enough. Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah, like I don't know. If I had Focus Blast versus Heat Ran, I wouldn't have had to sack half my team. Don't tell me that. I'm just gonna go off the play that he doesn't click Scald ever and just keep trying to SD up. Now I need a super mega crit. Yeah, I literally needed to hit Focus Blast right there versus Kyurem because then it wouldn't have sacked me like half my Pokemon. Yeah, good game. He said good game, man. GG. I guess I was playing two people. I don't know. But that's Focus Blast, and I knew that would happen. But I didn't have a better play versus Scarf Trent anyway. I had no switchings for it. I had no webs up. So a few regrets in this live, definitely. But I think I kind of understand why Sticky Web is falling off. Let me know your thoughts, by the way, on Sticky Web. You can down below. And yeah, took a bunch of L's this live. But I expected that with this. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.